Good morning. I'm Amy Oliverio, a realtor with KLM Properties located at 1533 Mile Ground Road. But today I'm not at the office, I'm at the live renovation here in Morgantown. Today is template day. What that means is the cabinets have finally been installed. They're not painted yet, so don't get distracted by the color and the old hardware, but we're here to get the cabinets put, or the countertops measured and ready so that they can go back to Bad Lizard Granite and actually cut the granite and make it all pretty so they can come and install it. So I'm going to take you inside now, and we're going to talk to Johnny from Bad Lizard Granite.
Good morning, Amy. I'm Johnny Rominger with Bad Lizard Granite and Quartz, and I am doing Amy's templates today. Essentially what we're doing is I am using 2 1/4 inch Luan strips that we have specifically made for us. And what we do is I come in and I use these strips to essentially make the shape of your countertops. A lot of people say, well, why is that important? Well, here's why it's important. And it's a little bit of an old school method, but it's one of those old school methods that's still a good method and eliminates a lot of room for error. If you'll look over here, you'll see how the cabinets are touching the wall at this instance and then bumped off the wall about 5/16 before they get to that corner. Yeah, so you can really see that gap right there. So if the granite was to come out in a straight edge, it would not touch that wall all the way down through there, which would be very important, especially if you were doing a tile backsplash that needed to come down and hit the countertop. At Bad Lizard Granite and Quartz, we don't care if that wall's crooked, because guess what? I can take my template, cut it right here, seam it back together, and now when the granite comes out, it will touch that wall all the way down through there.
All the way up across.
Yes, small gaps like this will get covered up by your tile backsplash. Another thing it does is you come over here, you, the customer, now get to see the shape of your countertop before the granite arrives. So when you go to bed at night, you can say, I know exactly what Bad Lizard Granite and Quartz is bringing back when they install my granite. Perfect example, we're doing a 12-inch overhang off the edge of this peninsula island. I can build this template and show the customer exactly what that 12-inch overhang is going to look like. Now we have a unique instance here where we run out of wall. So I can show the customer how I'm going to radius this corner, polish that edge back to this line, and now the customer knows what their countertop's going to look like. If I came out here today and shot this all with lasers, punched it into an iPad and walked away, Amy would not know exactly how I was going to handle that corner. Now she does. So we really love to do our templates at Bad Lizard Granite and Quartz. It takes a lot of the guessing game out, but it really benefits the customer the most because now they get to visualize the overhangs of their countertops, how we're going to handle inside radiuses, how much of a gap we're leaving for their range, where the center of their sink is going to be, and all that other stuff. The devil's in the details, and at Bad Lizard Granite and Quartz, we really like to make sure that we get the devil out of those details.
Now, when I took you on the tour of Bad Lizard Granite, we actually went through the shop where we saw a template. It was on the floor. They were having a team meeting where they were getting ready to take that template and actually take the slab of granite and turn it into somebody's countertop. Once I signed the contract with the price and made my deposit, we talked about doing this template. I totally lost my train of thought. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, I know. When I signed the contract, sorry guys, I just got distracted. When I signed the contract, we talked about what I had to do and what I needed to have the countertops prepped, what they needed before they could come in and do the template. So Johnny, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, Amy. Something that is very, very important that a lot of people don't realize is granite, quartz, soapstone, whatever the product is, it needs to lay on a flat surface. So you can probably see, especially on this side, where Brian, Amy's contractor, did a good job of raising the cabinets in instances like this because the floor was uneven.
There we go.
Right here is where you can see where it was raised up, but you can see here where we're much tighter. Floors are never even, and if you take cabinets and just lay them on the floor, then you're essentially trusting that the floor is level. That's very rarely the case. So cabinet prep is very, very important. When I came in today, before I started building these templates, I took my long straight edge, I put it on here, I checked it all out, and Brian, Amy's contractor, did a fantastic job of setting these. But if you're a do-it-yourselfer, or if you're hiring a contractor to put these cabinets in for you, you want to make sure that they got a long, straight edge, because that's the only way to really maintain these cabinets as you set each individual one. Very important. If I would have came out here today and they would have been uneven, I would have told Brian about where the defects were and how to correct those, because we're not going to put granite down on an uneven surface.
Wonderful. Well, I'd like to thank Johnny for sharing this information with us about how to prep for template day. There's a lot of things happening at the live renovation. I'll take you just on a real quick tour to show you. Let me turn it around here. They've been really busy doing the tape and the mud for the drywall. We've now drywalled in the stairwell going down to the basement. It was just really, really awful. I think y'all remember all the creepy crawly spiders inside. They're working on the walls where we needed to fix some of the electrical work. Obviously, it was very old. And hey, Brian, do you have that sample of the granite around here?
Yeah.
Can I see that again?
Hey, what were we doing with that sample of that granite?
We also had built out this wall. This is just another detail. If you recall, there is a fireplace chimney behind this wall of cabinets, but we wanted to build the kitchen out so that there would still be a dining area, but we'd have a much larger kitchen. Here's the granite that we selected. It was called White Alpha. It is just so pretty, especially in the daylight. This home has so much natural daylight. I think these are going to be just perfect in this kitchen. So for those of you that joined me, thank you. I always appreciate it. If you're interested in fixer-uppers and how to do it on your own, contact me. Let's find you your own fixer-upper so that you can go through this process. Thank you for joining me. I'm Amy LIVEwithAmyO with KLM Properties. I hope you have a fantastic day.